Hey there, anybody here? This is take 2. And I am going to just get a couple things set real quick. Just a second. I don't know what was going on with YouTube back there, but I was doing fine. It seems like it's maybe the weight of the people that are in here, because I don't think it was that big. I don't think we had that many people. But thank you. Hello. Hello, students. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jakisha. I don't know if Delaney's in here, but she might have left. I'm sorry to all those that asked questions and I didn't get to them. So go ahead and do what we did prior. Please don't forget to like, because this is another event here. So I appreciate that. We will be answering questions. And now I think that the reading I was doing for, who was I reading for? I'm so sorry. I think that I've forgotten who I was reading for. Give me a refresher, someone. I was getting that. It was kind of throwing me for a loop, seeing the circly thing going around. Hey, Karen. How are you doing? Jackie, I was reading for you. Okay, Jackie, thank you so much. How could I forget that? Jackie, guess what? I saw the Knight of Pentacles. It is definitely slow. Okay, so I think work is really impeding on the two of you. I think you're both simpatico. You're on the same page. We had 666. We had all 3 6. Well, not all 3. We had 3 of the 6 pip cards. So the 6 of Wands. No, wait. Yeah, the Victory. We had the 6 of Pentacles, and we had the 6 of Cups. Yeah, I think those are all the good ones, right? I think there's a 6. I think all the 6s are, I forget. But anyways, you had all the good 6s, okay? I'm going to say this. 6 is the Virgo 6th house, okay? And when I asked again, right before we started getting all that hoopla, it's like divine, I think, wants to kind of keep you in the shade. They don't want you knowing, because it seems like you two are on task. You both are marking goals that maybe you set when you got here. And so in the spirit world, in the 5D, the two of you want to be together. No, not again. He's going through certain challenges and lessons that he has to work through. And you're exploring avenues when it comes to work and skills you may not have realized you had. So there's things that you two are both embarking on that are solo dolo while you're waiting for each other. Okay, but you both have basically given your heart to each other, because your heart is shared. It is the twin, heart, right? And so ultimately you both are working on things, and I think it's going to take, and work is the reason on the 3D that you can actually affix to the reason why. But Virgo season is the soonest, and it could even be as quickly as 6 to 7 weeks, but that could be communication versus seeing each other. So maybe not in each other's arms, but maybe hearing from him. But I didn't get finite on that, but I was about to ask on that. So let me just ask real quick. So will Jackie hear from him before Virgo season? Will they have communication? The Lovers. Maybe Gemini season, okay? The World. Yeah, I think that you might get an online message from him in Gemini season. Yeah, Gemini season. Sagittarius, your energy come out, and Gemini season for the Lovers is the shadow. So that's what I see. And thank you for the hearts. Jakisha, did you have a question? I don't think I asked for you, did I? And I got a general from March for hello. Can I get a general from March for hello, please? Now, if anybody asked a question prior to the other short one we just had, go right ahead and throw another one in here if you want to, because this is a whole fresh new place. And as long as you like both of them, then you pretty much have just now karmically paid for the reading. Thank you so much. Something's coming to an end, maybe with a Scorpio. Okay, so for March, I think that you need to end something so you can begin something new. You have full energy. You have death energy. Hello? Something is coming to an end. Scorpio, Taurus, and you're jumping into something brand new, fresh waters, new something undiscovered, something you wanted to do maybe with work, something about work or let me find out what this is. Oh, okay. So it's work, it's a balance. It's related to maybe a Capricorn in your world. Maybe you're trading one love for another, maybe going from a Scorpio to a Capricorn. Is this bad? Now, death does not have to be actual death. Okay, so unless you're expecting somebody to, right, to go. But this is an ending, some kind of ending. I've been helping with members a lot, so maybe that's it, your family members. Do you have somebody who's impending to do a passage beyond the 3D? Crossover? I see you getting balanced by April, maybe right at the end of March. What is the Two of Pentacles? Oh, hello, hello. You know what? The cards fell for you. Somebody's going to fall in love with you, I think, around spring season. So it may not be March. It might be in April. But the cards fell, and you have Two of Cups. So there's something that's going to clear. So, you know, it's going to fade out of your story so that something beautiful is going to come in. So I don't know what you're ending, what needs to end. But something beautiful is going to walk into your world. Somebody's going to fall for you. It seems to be a love story coming. That is what I have for you, and I wish you the very, very best. Thanks for coming in. Let me back up here and see who I have missed. Welcome back, Karan. Jackie didn't hear her answer. I hope you heard this one. Okay, so Jakisha wants to know if she still has any enemies. Does Jakisha still have any enemies, please? Queen of Wands, you're coming up as the Queen of Wands, so you're very, very attractive. You're magnetic. You have an alluringness about you. And I'm going to say that usually with the Queen of Wands, she has her cat next to her, and the cat is protective. Okay, but you have a dragon. Okay, so I don't know how well you work with dragons, but you have a dragon, and that means you're protected by a fierce dragon, right? Knight of Swords, yes, somebody might be watching you. Flying monkeys, if you will. Page of Wands, this might be somebody immature. Okay, they could be just judging you. Okay, but as far as hating you, unless you have a long history with this person, I don't think they're still holding some kind of hatred for you. I don't think they're enemy to you. Okay, so I would say unless you've had this person and this energy towards you for 7 or so more years, and then if it's something that's like so many months ago, I think it's faded away. You did, because the room, it fizzled on us. For Jakisha, can I find out more about the Seven of Pentacles? What is this investment of this enemy in the past? Seven of Cups. This person had other things. So the person who may have been an enemy, that be the one that would be the most notable that you had. Jakisha, this person, I'm hearing that they have too many fish to fry. Don't ask me why I got fish. I'm not even working with the mermaids. Okay, so but they could be Pisces, or maybe you have Pisces in your energy, or maybe the two of you like to go out for seafood. I don't know. Or tropical fish. Somebody has a tank. But I'm getting most certainly there's just too many things going on. Too many. There's just so much on their plate. They don't have the time to consider having an enemy situation with you, and they keep an eye on you now and then, but it's not big enough to really label you an enemy. So there's bigger things. Maybe they have people coming for them or something. Their karma has come up on them, maybe. I don't know what they've done. Probably a Capricorn, I know. For Jakisha, can I find out what their energy might be? Okay, so with Capricorn, you said we have the shadow, we have Cancer, and they could be a cusp. We have Sagittarius and we have Aries. So that could be the timing of what happened that caused the eneminess. Eneminess? I don't know if that's a word. Can I coin that? No, I'm kidding. No, but I mean coin. Okay, so that's Capricorn energy, right? Earth, earth, earth. Okay, so it's dead and buried. I'm hearing it's dead and buried. There's too much for them to be worried about. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to back up here. Let's see. Where was I? What is coming towards suits in love, please? What is coming towards suits in love? You have 2 of Wands. You might potentially have somebody who wants to come towards you that would think of you as a twin, or say they are trying to manifest a twin. Okay, so this is somebody waiting and they're wanting their ships to come in, somebody to be their match. And you have 5 of Cups. They're disappointed because it's taking so long. We have Temperance. They could be Sagittarius. They could be Gemini. Knight of Wands. This person could be very amorous. Okay, so be cautious with that. I don't know if that's all, but I think they think of you as something more than that. They want you to come into their world, and ostensibly this is somebody who wants to match energy. They want you to match their energy. They want to bring you flowers. They want victory for you to come through. So when will this be for Suns, please? Can I find out more about this? You have Pisces season, so I don't know if you know anybody already. You have Gemini, you have Libra. So they could be Gemini, Libra in their chart. It could take between Pisces and Gemini season this year, unless it stretches way into Libra. But let me get one more card on that. Can I get a little more on that for Suns? You got 4 of Swords. There is some kind of healing energy, some reinvention that is required on both your parts. Maybe yours, for this to come forth. The Hierophant. This is something that could lead potentially to marriage. And there could be Taurus energy within their or your chart. That's what I got, Jakesha. Nothing that I would be really worried about. If you felt their energy, you'd know it. Especially if you're dealing with a Capricorn, because I dare say Capricorn, if they were playing with, say, energy like I was reading on earlier, I think that you would feel it. Capricorns, they're very good at what they do. I mean, they were naturally born with a particular energy. You know, that energy is heavy. And Aquarius is the same way, because Saturn is their ruler, both of them. And Saturn is the karma, you know, the debt holder, the ring, the bonds, the bondage. And so anybody who's playing with those 2 energies in their own chart and using that kind of diabolical effort, they would be very masterful. So I don't think you have to worry, though. You'd feel it. You're very welcome, Suits. The walls are thin over here. If you heard that, that wasn't on the other side of the wall. Okay, so general for Terry. How's everything going in Canada, Terry? I was asking everybody how their weather was doing, where they were when I had the mic off. I don't know. That was funny. I was talking to myself over here. Terry wants to know, and in general, what can I tell her, please? You have Hierophant here, Cherry. You have King of Cups. So this is your love situation. Something that could lead them to look at you, wondering if maybe you're somebody. They're wondering if you're somebody who is, so I don't know if they're new, because I don't see new energy, but they could be. There's somebody who might know, or they've already dealt with, say, romance in the past, and they thought to themselves, you know, I'm not going to do this again. And what I'm saying is a rebound. So they're looking at you and you're single, and they're wondering, how long has she been single? And is she rebounding? Because we have 3 of Swords. They're kind of asking, is this woman who looks eligible, truly eligible? Or is she holding a spot in her heart for someone else? Or is there raw emotion still there? And that is a concern I think they might have. 10 of Pentacles. This is somebody with legacy. They could be, or sign, I get strong. We already had Taurus, but I get strong Capricorn here. That is your shadow. This is somebody that really wants to build. They really want to establish and share what they have to give, what they have to share. And they want to be sure that you're blocked from the past. So this is somebody coming your direction who would be thinking about marriage, and they might speak of this to you. They might say, hey, listen, I have long-term commitment in mind. King of Cups indicates that they would be there for the long haul. They wouldn't be there for a short, time. Page of Cups is kind of a romantic energy, a gentle offer, gentle romantic offer, kind of like somebody who wants to take you on a date, maybe. Six of Swords. This is somebody who's going to be moving, I think I said in the past. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of messages of interest towards you. 8 of Wands. Towards you. And can I get a little energy for Cherry as to when this will occur? We have Taurus, and we have your season, Cancer, and the shadow, we have Capricorn, but I don't think it's going to take that long. So I think sometime into maybe your birthday season, maybe you're going to go somewhere on your birthday. We have Two of Cups showing up too, which if it's not a twin flame story, it could be a soulmate. This is somebody they spent a long time looking for somebody to spend their life with. The King of Pentacles, they could be your shadow. They could be quite literally the Capricorn energy. And that is what I see. Hey, Carrie, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I'm sorry that you're sore. Jackie, the retrograde. Yeah, it's nuts. And thank you for subscribing. How are you doing? Yes, and Martinez. I'm sorry, Marquez. Let me see. Yesenia Marque. Okay, I hope I said that right. Yes, you may. Go ahead and ask your question. Yes, just like the live, and put an emoji next to it. Thank you, Jakisha. You're welcome, Jackie. I've been helping my family. General for Mr. Love. Mr. Love, Chiron wants a general. Can I get a general for Mr. Love, Chiron, please? Wow, what is it with these? Okay, we're going to put away the dragons. I'm going to do a little shuffling on the mermaids. We'll come back to the dragons in a bit. For Mr. Love, Chiron. He wants a general, please. Can I get a general, please, for Mr. Chiron? Mr. Love. Four of Cups. I see you not tempted by any kind of offer during the Pisces season, Hangman. So I think that you're just looking at all kinds of, yeah, you're off the market when it comes to love or offers coming your way until Aries season. So I think that you are hung up on what it is you have already on your plate, be it in any capacity. The Fool, you're waiting for a new beginning to happen in Aries season. You're waiting for the new year, the actual new year. Yeah, we have Cancer showing up here. There's some kind of secret here. What is the secret for Chiron, please? King of Wands. Is it about your business? What about his business? Ace of Pentacles. You might be getting a raise or a new offer when it comes to work. So keep the line of communication for that open if you're interested in that. It could come to you via online, email, text, whatever way your line of communication would work. But we have the world here. So you could get actually a boss offering you a job online or a promotion. Okay, so this would be an Aquarius, a Leo, and it could be Leo season that it comes through, so it might not be immediately. My Leo is making noise here. My Leo Pisces. Okay, so Pisces to Leo season, I guess. He's making noise here. So they're going to be very noticeable. They might have a loud subject line. You can't deny it. You can't ignore it. You're just going to notice it, and it's going to be the Mercury retrograde. It might be shadowed somehow. So keep your eyes open for it in case, because it looks like an advancement or something. Yeah, Chariot energy. It's coming at you fast. So check your spam folder if it's coming in email. Check your anywhere it could be like lost at, right? That's what I have for you. And congratulations, you've been working so well and so hard, and things are happening for you, and I'm proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Chiron. Okay, Marijana, I need to get your question. General for March. General for March. General for March for Marijana, please. How have you been, Marijana? Good to see you. Okay, Marjana, you have 4 of Wands. Now, if you don't prescribe to a twin flame, this could be your home. You have something to celebrate about. If you're waiting for new keys to a new home, this could be the situation. It could be a twin flame story. So it's either or. We can't really take both. But if there's a Scorpio involved and it's a person, we can very well attach this. But this could be you saying goodbye to a home that you no longer want to live in because you've been waiting for a better one. This could be coming. You have Scorpio, which means that, oh, wow, I get to exit this place finally. I get a better one. I want that one. I got that one. And you're going to celebrate. I really appreciate you too. Thank you, Caroline. Mr. Love. Jackie, I have work tomorrow. I have caught alive. You too, Jackie. Stay warm. Take good care. Hey, Sonali, how are you doing, Sonali? Sonali. Now I hope I'm saying it right. And 𝓛𝓲𝓼𝓬𝓻𝓮, how are you doing? And it is nice to meet you. I'm just changing this to 5 minutes. I want to make sure that we have subscribers here because it can be so tedious for some people to wait, and it just makes it easier. So you still have time because I'll take at least 5 minutes to read for anybody here. So who is I? Okay. Marjana. General for March, Marjana. Kathleen, go ahead. Ask your question. It'll take me a couple minutes because I have a couple more people I think that I still have to read. There's a storm. Oh, Carrie, stay warm. It was clear skies when I went inside the store to pick up my grocery order. Then hell hit. Uh-oh. I'm glad you're okay. Stay warm and dry. Is it past? Marjana, if this is a twin flame situation or a home situation, what one is weighing on your mind or in your heart? Are you planning to move? Are you thinking of moving? Did you put in applications? Or is this like you leaving one home for another? Or is there a love story you've been hoping for? Because it will help me navigate this reading. Not moving. Okay, so then there is somebody coming for you. You're going to be celebrating somebody. And it could be the end of waiting as you've been single, or you've been wanting a person to share a home, a life with. And this person, if you prescribe to twin flame, could be that person. Now I'm getting Virgo. Okay, so this is what we have. Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus. Those are the energies they may carry. Okay, I'm going to say that I think that this could be somebody. Have you been staying inside in your home through the cold weather? Have you been indoors more? That's what I'm seeing. I see that once that the cold releases and you let yourself go out with the hermit, okay, the end, death, the end of being, in solitude, I think they're going to meet you. They're going to know you. You're going to be celebrating this. Okay. So it's because you've been indoors. So this is somebody you're going to meet quite possibly in person somehow, like not planned, like it's just going to happen. Like it's supposed to. It's like, wow. Page of Cups. Yes, this is going to be an offer, like to take you out, maybe quite possibly out for a drink, dinner, something like this. And that's where it starts. And then boom, conversations, 8 of Wands, it just takes off. And you don't even realize this is somebody you feel like is your other half. And the 9 of Cups there, you wish fulfillment. And so this is something I see quite possibly happening as soon as the frost or the cold lifts away. Let me find out more from Marjana, please. I have Pisces and I have Aries, the 16th. of Aries or Pisces season. So let's just say the 16th of the next 2 months. So this could be the dates to mark down. So it could be April, March, April. 3 of Wands. Yeah, it's something that's going to build up nicely, and it's going to shock you. The Tower. It's going to be a shock. High Priestess, Pisces energy as well. This person could get readings on you too. I'm just thinking maybe they will be. What will their sign be when 𝓛𝓲𝓼𝓬𝓻𝓮 meets this person? What will their sign be? And can we get an idea how she'll meet them, please? They could be a Leo or an Aquarius. It doesn't have to be Sun, okay? That could be anywhere in the chart. So that also could mean that you could meet them on a sunny day, and you could also meet them through a network, a friend group, something like this, or some kind of association, you know. I'm getting the where. This isn't the one. Just a second. Let me ask another one. Can I get an idea from 𝓛𝓲𝓼𝓬𝓻𝓮 where to look for this person, where they might happen to meet? I want to say maybe taking a walk, a jog, going to the park, going around your building, going, like maybe they move in, or maybe an event. I don't know if you have an event to go to where there is celebration. It could be a boutique. So actually the place where you're walking around, it could be a mall or some kind of place where people congregate to do business. And as well, you could meet up with somebody who's, I don't know if your kids are graduating. There's a graduation coming up. Now that's legal. Some people graduate earlier. I don't know. Could be something about going to get the caps in the ball gown, or the caps in the gowns. Maybe you have a graduation you're going to go to. I don't know. It seems like it could be something like this. Okay, so maybe it's somebody you either prior knew, or she has like a single parent that's going to show up who's going to meet you. And, you know, like one of the friends has a single, and maybe it wasn't a setup, but the divine set it up. That could happen. So you'll have to let me know. I hope that, you know, just keep your eyes open. And yeah, I think now is the time to go out and get some fresh air and get your beauty habits going, so that, you know, when you see the person, you won't expect them. They'll see you, you know, radiant, right? And my fingers will be crossed because this looks beautiful. I get one more. Judgment. Yes, this is meant to happen. This is meant to happen. So whether it happens that way or some other way, you've been through some heartache. 3 of Swords, 6 of Wands. You deserve your victory. You deserve your flowers. You're getting them. And that is what I see for you, 𝓛𝓲𝓼𝓬𝓻𝓮, and I wish you the very best. I have this Virgo tendency. I have this brocade, some of you might remember, on my little desk. And I have a little lint on there and bugging the you know what out of me. That's the Virgo energy, and it's coming on the 3rd, the full moon. So yeah, Virgo energy. It's probably, if you have anything kind of doing that to you, that's what that is. Okay. You're very, very welcome. Okay, so we have, will I get my inheritance or a windfall soon? My crappy job isn't garnering anything. I really need something big to become self-sufficient. I'm in agony. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's find out for you. Okay, Kathleen, I think you said, right? Well, Kathleen, get her inheritance or some kind of windfall soon, so she doesn't have to go through a striving time. struggling time, excuse me. Will she get in her inheritance or some kind of a payout so she doesn't have to go through struggles so badly? Okay, we have Star, King of Swords, Ace of Swords. Now, if you have to go through an attorney to get the inheritance, this is a yes. Because the King of Swords would be an attorney, the Star would be you're all healed, you're good, and things are happening in your favor too, because hopes are related to the Star too. Ace of Swords is like somebody speaking something to you, and it's yours, and so it is, right? The Moon, if it's your mother's side of the family, most certainly this is a yes. The Moon, but what is the Moon? Because there could be a secret connected to this Three of Swords. It is going to be painful if somebody has to leave, but they maybe already did, and maybe it's been painful waiting for what they meant for you to have, but it is coming. So you are going to have it. I don't know when this will be, so let me roll some dice so I can get an idea here. Saturn is at play, so this is karmic, and that means that there could be lessons associated with this wait time. So I don't know whether you contracted coming in or you were married to somebody. I don't know what happened, but there's karmic connection with Saturn here, and 8 is showing up too on the dice. So the 8th of March could be significant to you, and the 8th of April possibly, but let's see if we can just get an answer as to when, please, with the cards. The Knight of Pentacles. There is somebody who's taking their time to show up with coin for you. Nine of Pentacles. I think you're going to have things between, say, 8 to 9 weeks or months, but it feels sooner to me. Is your sister the one that passed? Because it's the mother's side I'm feeling. So maybe it is your sibling that is leaving it to you. I don't know who, but somebody is leaving it to you, and they may have been a mother as well. Yeah, I divorced someone. He is nuts. Will my twin flame come back to me, or is he gone for good? For Star Travelers. How are you doing, Star Travelers? It's been some time. March 8th, she passed. I am so sorry for your loss. Now I see the Three of Swords. Yes, someone is what to me. On your mother's line, your side of the family, your mother's side of the family, maybe. That's what I was seeing. But I think that there's a lot of pain associated to this, and there's balance coming in for you, Justice. Yes. Somebody maybe a Leo. I mean, no, Leo, Libra. She hasn't. Okay. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, you definitely will be getting it. So I have like March 8th showing up, but that could be the first possible day. So look for it then. Maybe work with the full moon and release anything you need to. Your mom is a Libra. So your mom hasn't passed, or your sister hasn't. Because if your mom's a Libra and she's not here, she's in the 5. If she's not in the realm we're in, right? She may be speaking to you and for you and trying to usher this in for you. That was my stomach, if anybody heard that. 2 of Cups, you and your mother have a soulmate connection, which is not, it does not have to be romantic. Soulmates are not always romantic. And neither is past. I said I have not passed. Okay, so I would say that your mother is working on getting things resolved for you so that you will get it. So sometime between, say, March 8th and middle of April, because I had the Hierophant show up, and, well, when Taurus begins, so say towards the end of April, maybe, somewhere in there. My mom hates me, and she's been terrible to me. So maybe she's the one that's been holding you back. Hey, Victoria, how are you doing? Good to see you. Star Traveler, my twin flame, will they come back? Will the twin flame come back to Star Traveler, please? Will the twin flame come back to Star Traveler? Are you owed an apology? We have Page of Cups here. Queen of Wands, one of you is a Sagittarius or a Gemini, maybe, in the chart someplace. Judgment. So there is judgment that needs to be made. This is not done. Okay. So judgment needs to be done. And I would say that it's still in progress. This is not finished. It's like unfinished business on the table. You're attractive to this person still. They want to put energy into it still. They feel that there's a lot of conflict. They feel sorry. They feel it's going to take time, that I think they might want to apologize. They want to be with you, say, and celebrate. They want to make up. I feel they want to make up. Four of Wands showed up too. Three of Cups. Yes, I think they do. You're a Gemini. Okay, yes. The shadow for Gemini showed up. The Queen of Wands, which means you command a lot of attention to this person. And with the Judgment showing up, it's not done. You weigh heavily on this person's heart, their mind, and there's just no moving beyond it. So they're working on maybe their courage, or swallowing their pride, or apologizing, or something like this. I don't know. There's something that they're working on. They're trying to be masterful at how they return or how they talk to you. Well, I saw the Queen of Swords, and she can like do a good game of cutoff. So when you talked about your mother, her being Libra, and I was feeling Libra energy, you know, I said that, and your mother with the moon. So maybe she was trying to block in some way, cut off, but I think some force is trying to work to help you to get it to go. So I don't know who it would be. Somebody's trying to finesse a way to work against her efforts to stall or delay or stop you. You're welcome to two, Carrie. And you're always with me. So, you know, if you need three, ask me three. Hey, MM, how are you? There's somebody holding you back. It would be your mother. Knight of Swords. Yeah, she's showing up with swords energy, Libra. It could be that this is something that she, I don't know why. Maybe she's a karmic connection to you. Yes, Cherry, go right ahead. Cherry, you should. Let me find out here. Star Traveler, did I get yours? I did, right? Your Gemini, it resonates. I'm glad it does. I'll keep my fingers crossed this happens for you soon, so you don't have to stress and wait while you're waiting. But I think he's trying to be strategic at coming back. It could be clever, you know, because maybe you're somebody who likes his cleverness, you know, because Gemini energy is clever, right? Okay, so for Victoria, can she know if Nazar, the Aries, what is his next actions towards her, please? Are you in connection right now? Are you two talking? Well, we have both Hanged Man and Hierophant, so this is Pisces and Taurus. Three of Swords. I don't know why the Three of Swords come out. Let me find out what the Three of Swords is. The Sun. He's still healing something from his past, so you probably have recognized it. It's like an old scab has been recognized, like a light's been shined on it. He's not fully healed from something prior, and it might be, I don't know if he was going to get married or he was married to somebody. It could be that he was with a Taurus or a Scorpio prior, but something about Pisces season, it seems to have shined a light during since the time. So what, the 19th of February or so, when Pisces season started, it made him really feel old wounds resurface. This is not about you, Victoria. He has some old stuff that has come up. Temperance is showing up, saying it's going to take time for it to balance out. He has to heal it. He has to heal it. The sun here is saying that it spotlighted it. His wanting to merge his energy with somebody in the way that you and he would have done, or were trying to, or have been trying to, it seems to have brought something to the surface. Yeah, and also the alignment of all these energies we have in the sky right now. So something has triggered his chart, and his emotions, I think, were hit. Old things come up, and they aren't healed, and he thought they were. Maybe somebody's trying to manifest him back. The magician showed up. Somebody might want him back. Six of Wands, Judgment. So he may have unfinished business still. Maybe he thought he healed, and they are using those woundings like to summons him, bring him back. So it could be that he wants to be with you, but he's not done, or they're trying to plan his energy. If he just cut you off, I'm getting it must have been because of another person that got in the way from before. Somebody has been playing in his energy and or has reminded him that they're not done. There's unfinished business. So he might have panicked and he blocked you, or he stopped. He just like stopped in his tracks because he's not finished. Or maybe he thought that the ghost of, whoever it was, right, would never come back. And it's like, wow. And so he let you down. But I think that on his side of it, I'm speaking on his side, he may not have anticipated this ever happening. This could have been somebody that he had a real stormy love romance with. And it could be, can I find out what his feelings are towards Victoria? Yeah, he's blocking himself from you now. Can I find out why? Two of Swords, Justice. There is Libra. This is either somebody he was married to or he was going to marry. This is pretty significant. This isn't like a little puppy love kind of thing, like a little romance. This is something that was pretty powerful. Yeah, he wanted to make his queen. He called his queen his queenie or something like this. Did he talk to about a past wife or somebody he was going to marry? I'm so sorry. I don't know. It seems like he has to heal it. I don't know if he's reclusive now. Hermit. He is withdrawn. Is he intermingling with others? Okay, I'm not going to keep on asking. He seems to be keeping to himself. I think he's keeping to himself. He seems like he's withdrawn right now. I think that he is feeling a wound that has been scraped. So either she has done something with magic on him, or just simply getting close to being with you has created a trigger. I was losing hope because it's taking so long and my guides are not helping me. I wonder how much longer I have to wait. I am not supposed to chase him. No, you're not. You're not. Star Traveler, 5 of Wands. There's drama associated with this waiting. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know. You may look for something. You may need to look for something to keep you otherwise engaged. Until then, I'm getting Cancer season. Okay, I got 2 cards that said Cancer season. I'll roll dice for you. And then straight into Virgo season, and then right to Scorpio. So it could be the 2 of you are going to do the twin flame game of touch and go. So it could be all 3 are right, but Cancer is double. So Cancer season most likely is what I'm seeing. How are you doing? And when will I see David J? When will see David J? We're in Pisces season right now. We have Pisces here. Jupiter is smiling at you. You have Leo here. You have Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, 7 of Cups. I'm kind of getting this. Is he maybe involved in, entrenched in, or getting other offers? 7 of Cups could be, okay? So I'm not sure. King of Wands, it could be work. It could be work, okay? So the Sun. Leo's coming up strong here. You know, there's something that could be causing him either to say he's working. He has so many projects and he doesn't know what to do with himself. This is scattered energy. I have him in scattered energy right now, and in his head, 8 of Swords, yeah. Yeah, there's something that he is having to work on, and he's mentally otherwise not involved or engaged. I'm getting Leo season. I'm going to try one more roll. The soonest I have is Gemini season. You're welcome, Star Traveler. Yes, June or July. Actually, did I say Cancer? I think that's May or June. July or June or no, wait, you're right. You're right. June or July. You're right. Okay. I asked him about other options and he said no. Do you see any future energy with us, or this will fade out? Is there a future between Victoria and her person that she's thinking of right now? King of Pentacles, it threw itself at me. 2 of Cups. He is a soulmate to you. The Hierophant. This could become something long-term. I don't know what he has in his chart. I think you said Scorpio. I can't remember. But we have Earth, we have water, and we have Taurus here. Scorpio. Scorpio is the strongest thing showing up here. You're welcome, MM. I'm being paged out there. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Okay, let me get caught up over here. Let's see. Cherry. Yes, I'm going to get your question. Okay, so Carrie, okay, thank you. Things were really horrible yesterday, the day before, with the middle daughter and youngest. Middle interfering and lying to the youngest one. Will the youngest live with me again? Will the youngest daughter live with Carrie? Can I find out if her youngest daughter will live with her? Will Carrie's youngest daughter live with her again, please? I have a yes on the pendulum. And will Carrie's youngest daughter live with her again, please? You have the Hermit, which is kind of not really a hard yes or no, and you have the World. I would say yes, because it's a major, it's 2 majors, and the World is like strong, solid, fixed energy. I would say yes, because the pendulum matched it too. So yes. I'm always getting the guys like for someone else. I don't know how to stop attracting this kind of guy. Maybe because I need to heal in your chart. Because I could explain if you do. And, you know, you don't have to. But maybe there's a transit going on that you've been through with all these times. Do I see unexpected money coming in this year for Cherry? With on the cards, Ace of Wands on the cards, and Judgment. I'm not seeing money. I'm seeing energy. It's going to take time if you're waiting on something that you don't know about or you're not certain of. Page of Pentacles. So it could be in the process, the Knight and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's building up. So if there is something out there, it hasn't yet surfaced in the prima matura or whatever, you know, the real world. But it could be that you're manifesting it and it might come to fruition. I'm sorry, I didn't have a yes. Hey, Mr. Guerra, how are you doing? I do have other projects I'm working on, especially for making more money and abundance. You do? Well, I think that what they're saying is that basically that you both are like two parts of one, like say, fine piece of, say, crystal. When you guys come together, you're merged together and you're both going to be pristine. You're both going to be healed. You're both going to be evolved. You're both going to be the versions that you want to be. And I think that while he's in this kind of like this malaise or this unwilling to or unready to come towards you energy, you can take this and bring yourself to the brilliance that you want to be at. Well, it's kind of like using the time wisely. You're very welcome, Cherry. Hey, Christina, how are you doing? You're very welcome, Victoria. You're welcome, Emin. Listening quietly in a room, middle daughter can't hear me. Okay. I'm sorry you're going through so much stress, Carrie. Doing well, thank you. How about you, Mystic Mahara? It's Mystic Yahara. It's been a long time. Thank you so much. They said such horrible things hurt me so bad. I have been here cooking, cleaning, driving, buying groceries, etc. for 2 months, and no, thank you. Just what have you really done for me, Carrie? Um, do you take salt baths? Do you do all of? I mean, do you pray that maybe they'll recognize or? I don't know. I think that this energy we're going through is going to be heavy. And if they are hateful in their hearts at all, I think that if you heard the last reading, it could apply. And I hope not. But I mean, if they need to learn, I don't know. They might have hard knocks to learn through. I am so sorry you're going through this though. What did HP feel towards me today? What did HP, we had one throw itself out, the Hermit. Is HP withdrawn right now? What did he feel? The Empress. That you're creative, that you would make a good mother, that you are, you command a lot of attraction. You might be a lot of work though. Ten of Wands, he might think that you take a lot of work, or you're somebody that he has to spend some money on, maybe, that it might take him time. If he's thinking about like an engagement or something, and or doing something with you that would require the two of you moving away or him spending money on you in some way. If you're a couple now, I think it might take some time for it to build. But the Six of Swords showing up, I think it could quickly happen. The Knight of Pentacles, it's like, it's slow to progress, but yet it's going to be fast once you guys get things together. I think he's very burdened. He sees you as his Empress, though. Yes, I think he thinks of you as mother and marriage material. If not, you're already. I don't know if you are. The Virgo says that he is into solitude. He may be right now. So that fits. You're not talking. He sees you as the person that he would dearly want to have his child and marry. You're his hope. That's what I would say. You're his hope. But he might be hung up and worried about money, or will it take more to make you happy? Will he have enough to bring the family, happiness if you two make a family? So he has a lot he's thinking about while he's alone. He's not just, like keeping to himself. He is thinking about this. Hey, Content, how are you doing? Thank you so much for supporting me, Terry. Yes, remember to like and share. Thank you so much. And comment too, be it here or out in the outside. Thanks so much, everyone. Yes, it's beautiful when two twins come together and they're both in their most brilliant format together, sharing their heart and sharing their brilliance that they both create within self, right? And so it's not selfish to love self. So while you can't be sharing your love with him, you can share your love on yourself. Yes, took sea salt bath in Florida water. Okay, that's wonderful. Keep that going. This energy is ugly, Carrie. It's really, really ugly. We are not talking right now. He keeps a lot to himself. This, Carrie says, I said, my parents are gone. My mom, at 27 years old, I never got this help. She had my CRV. I paid the insurance for a year, paid the utilities so they weren't cut off. She said, I should have done no more. She thinks, and my oldest, that I should have done enough for them to buy them houses for them and not have to rent a house. Thank you, Christina. Did you have a question, Christina? I'm sorry. Did I get it? Oh, what's coming towards you? I'm sorry. What is coming towards Christina in love, please? You got the Eight of Pentacles. It's in the work. In the works, this could be somebody at work. It could be a Virgo. Could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, and or Pisces. I think it could happen this season, actually. Let me roll some dice here. King of Cups. This is like being in love, majorly in love. We do have Cancer season here, though. And they could have Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Leo in their chart. This is somebody that they fantasized of somebody just like you, okay? So this is somebody that could be very fixated on you when they meet you. They might meet you at work. They could be a workaholic, okay? So they could be somebody who is addicted to your energy. Right at the gate, they're going to fall in love with your energy. They're going to want to be in your radius. Ace of Cups, this is new love, okay? So this is not somebody from the past coming back. This is new love. You work at home. There's nobody online you talk to from work. Yes, content, go right ahead. It's Two of Cups. This is also soulmate energy here. And so this is somebody you're supposed to come in connection with. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Double Taurus. You both are fantasizing of each other. You're just what every check mark that you two would check. When you meet this person, they're going to be everything you're expecting and anticipating. If you're marriage-minded, this is double. This is like saying that both of you would want to marry each other. Nine of Pentacles. You're single now. You're very attractive. They don't want you saying single when they meet you. This is a strong Cancer, Taurus, Virgo energy showing up. Judgment. Yes, this is more than a light romance. This is pretty significant. So they're going to put energy into this immediately. Like I said, Capricorn was coming up real strong. You're welcome, Mystic Yahara. Do we have a Virgo in the room? I think we might have a Virgo in the room. There is a Virgo in the room that... Is there somebody who knows a Kathy? Kathy with a K? Or Kathleen? Catherine? I think Catherine was here earlier. I don't know. Somebody's really in love with a Virgo. Ten of Cups. They would like to have happily ever after and have a home. And we have the Four of Wands here. So twin flame energy. So if anyone needs that, that's theirs. Jakisha, that could be yours and Jock's. Yeah, madly in love with you. He's holding on to you tightly. Four of Pentacles, yes. She thinks my oldest... Okay, well, will I get my mortgage at a low interest rate, or pay off the rent of this house and get another house? For Carrie, well, Carrie, be able to get a lower interest rate so she can pay her house off. I have to ask with the pendulum because it's looking like a no with the cards. Okay, for Carrie, will she be able to pay off her house with a lower rate, interest rate, to pay off her house, please, for Carrie? Carrie, I have a no on the lower rate. I don't know if that means it's not available to you or if the rates are going up there, so it's like impractical to find one lower. Like maybe you're in a good rate now, and that unfortunately in the times is something to appreciate. I don't know. I don't know how Canada's doing there, but will Carrie be able to rent the house so she can get another? I have a yes on the pendulum on being able to rent, so you'll get another. So you may keep the house and take, say, the rent money, and it will help you sustain and where you own that property still, and you're paying it still, and the rent will go towards it. So it does look like you'll keep it, but I don't think you'll be living in it by what I'm seeing here. I just know that if the whole economy and the whole world is changing, if it's anything like America, it could be going up. And I don't know anything about Canada right now. But it's not my opinion. It's what the pendulum gave me. I'm in Texas. It's hard to find love. Men are not open. I'm exhausted. Is Christina going to find somebody from outside her area? Okay, if you're from Texas, and this is not like you're a transplant, if you've lived there your whole life, they're saying you have to walk away from your traditional roots to find love. And this happens a lot in life for people, that life is stagnant, things don't happen, things don't change unless people leave. So if this is your traditional home, because we have 10 of Pentacles and 8 of Cups, then it's required for you to meet the person that we're talking about to move. So I don't know if you've been thinking about this or if it's been a plan. I don't know anything about your story. Sag messaged earlier and said his friends want to know when I will be back. He said so he can tell them something and shut up. I think he was wanting to know for him. Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah. I always do that funny thing. I'll say to my guy, I'll say, just asking for a friend. He's like, oh, so would you like? Yes, content. I told you earlier, you may ask a question. Yes, thank you for being polite, but you didn't have to, you don't have to ask me more. Ask your question. You pay 12% since 2020. Oh, that's so long ago. I wonder if it's gone up in Canada. The older ones are doing horrible things affecting us all. The average interest is around 3.5 to 4. I am with a private mortgage company. They keep messing me around for years. Can I get a general for content, please? Can I get a general for content? Content. You have a soulmate situation either already or coming up. Ace of Wands, this could be new. It's going to be exciting. The Knight of Swords, they're keeping an eye on you. Soulmate. But you're in the process of reinventing yourself, probably. They want things to come together with you. So I think they might know who you are. They might. Because the Ace of Cups would indicate that you didn't know them yet, I would say. And the Wands, I think it's like they're already excited about you. Like they already know who you are. They might be a Sagittarius. We have Jupiter and Sag here. So they could be Mars and or Gemini too, because Gemini with Mars showed up too. Aries, I'm sorry, Aries, not Mars. Does Jock think I have qualities like my mom and grandma? Does Jock think that her qualities, Keisha's qualities are like her mom's and her grandma's, please? Eight of Pentacles, is this about work ethics or something to do with work? Eight of Swords, something about how you think or how you get, maybe you get caught up in your thoughts. Six of Cups, what is this? What is the Eight of Swords? Three of Wands. Does this have to do with magic? Emperor. I'm getting, if this is about magic, I would say yes. Like maybe witchy, I don't know. Maybe your mother and your grandmother had capabilities of manifesting. I don't know. We have the Emperor too show up. And this could be like good business qualities, ethics. I think you have good qualities of business ethics here. They're intuitive. So this isn't, let me see, what is the Emperor here? The Lovers. We're using the mermaids for you, by the way, Jakisha. So for DNA, you were teasing about it. We have the waters, your mother, your grandmother, the waters, her waters, their waters, the blood. It's in your blood. I don't know what it, I have like earth angel energy here. If it's not manifesting magic, witchy kind of stuff, earth angel. Does he ever called you angel? Or the intuitive thing would come, it would come with being an earth angel. Is that what, does he call you earth, my angel, or you're an angel like your mom and your grandmother? I'm getting kind of angel energy here. Are you eating Cheetos in the next room? I hear crunching. Yeah. Okay, the walls are that thin. Oh, they're wildlife in style. Oh, I got you. When they were younger, I told him to trust me. I'm not like that. Sorry for the miscontext. Okay, I'm going to go on a limb and say, I think that he knows that you have a choice. You have a choice you can make. There's somebody else that if you wanted to choose them, that they'd be there. I don't think that, okay, so everything I saw, Jakisha, he doesn't think that you're fast and easy, but he does know that you are selective and you could choose others and others would be there. Like you could have the pick of the litter if you wanted it. And so you were kind of like a standout. You know, like people see you and they, like if you're going to go dancing, you don't have to sit there very long for anyone to, if you don't know anybody, they're going to take notice of you. You have a je ne sais quoi to you and you're attractive. Your whole energy, you know, says, it screams, you know, you're the whole package and he knows that. And what I'm seeing here is that you do have, yeah, you're a wish fulfillment for any guy. So that's what I'm seeing. And strength. And so it makes him feel like he has to persevere strength because he knows that there's an old song, and I know you probably don't know it because it's young, you're younger, you know, but you could listen to it if you want to. It's a funny one, but it's a good song. It's called When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman. It's Dr. Hook, and it's from the 70s. And it's kind of like the gist of how a guy goes through it. If, say, he's got a real pretty girlfriend, but the girlfriend is getting a whole lot of attention. Yeah, it can take a lot of energy. It can zap him trying to, say, defend, say, his right to her, you know, especially if he worries, you know, because roving eyes, right? So it's a good song, but yeah, he knows that you could have anybody and that you choose him. I was hoping it would be sooner. I thought it was connected to my money situation. Did you want to ask another way? Carrie, so did you go downstairs? Hello, Shanov. How are you doing? And welcome. Welcome to Cosmic Sage. I'm pleased to meet you, and I will be in the room just a second. I will check out the song. It kind of has a folksy country kind of twang to it, but it was like what you would consider soft rock, love songs and or soft rock of that era. But I mean, it's so different from now, and every song from most songs, right, move kind of differently than nowadays because they kind of come across slower. But it's a cute song, and it's from a man's point of view. That's what I like about the love songs of the 70s. A lot of men sang love songs, and it wasn't like guys that were just trying to get, what. They were talking heart. They were talking, there was a lot more to it. Oh, I'm glad that you do. Maybe I'll have to put that in the community. So if you do forget, maybe I'll put it out there for you in the community area. We could do that at Ninth Door if you want to. We could do it here actually. But this one, I don't want to get everybody. I'll probably put it at Ninth Door if you want me to, unless you can find it. But let me know. It froze. I know. I'm going through it today with this. I'm hanging in here, but I have an hour and a half. Anybody wants another question, go right ahead. Indulge yourselves because this is Thursday and Jupiter is here to bring a lot of luck to those that have had hard times getting into the live streams. And we've already had a couple tries, so let's get what we can out. Let me see what answers I can get for you all. Actually, I have an hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes, somewhere in there. Of course, I got a revolt over here from my little guy, but it's still ahead of schedule, honey. It's still ahead of schedule. He galloped out of here. He said something. Some of you may not know, my little guy is a feline. Hey, Sarah, how are you doing? So happy that Jupiter is back. Jupiter is back. Fashionista, how are you doing? And welcome. So, you're happy it's Thursday. May I ask, please? Yes, you may. If yes, could I please ask for general? Yes, you may. You're welcome. Okay, so Fashionista wants a general. Somebody is watching you. Somebody that you're not paying attention to, you're not aware of. You may have been guarded from them. 9 of Wands. So I don't know if you have somebody you don't want watching you, or you have no contact, they ghosted you, you ghosted them, but you have Knight of Swords, they are watching you. And so if you're worried about this and you think they're not there, they are. They still hope for you. They still hope you talk to them. There may have been love the two of you shared. They feel that they're a soulmate from the past. That's what I'm seeing. 6 of Cups. Justice, they might be a Libra. They could be an Aries. They have a lot of desire for you. We have Gemini and Leo here, so Aries and Sagittarius, or excuse me. Somebody's trying to get attention here. I think they're trying to get your attention while they watch you. Yeah, do you hear that? That's stampeding. That's my son. So I would say that they want you to notice them, and maybe you're trying your best to ignore them. Because you're like, not now. I don't have time. I'm doing something. But yet, maybe you think to yourself, if this is somebody that did that to you, I don't know. But if they did, maybe you're thinking, well, you've made your bed, you lay in it. That maybe, I don't know your story. Maybe it doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit, let me know. But if it does, this person really wants your attention. They really want to talk to you. YouTube has been glitching on me all day. Chanel wants to know if love is coming her way. Thank you for subscribing. We have world. If you're dating online, looking online, yes, love is coming your way. You have the world and the Empress, which means that you would be very attractive to any suitor who sees you online. So if you're dating on a dating app or you've been talking to somebody, you're going to strike it. You're going to strike gold. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands, messages galore. Can I find out more? Yes, in Pisces season, maybe the 9th of next month of March, this could be a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Virgo. They see you as single. I don't think they want you to stay that way. Let me find out more on this. Yeah, I think somebody in love with love is going to come your way. So when I say that, it's Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. He wants to build into a King of Cups. But it could be somebody who's afraid of, say, something really long-term to start with. But let me just say, it's because he had heartache. This could be somebody who is just trying to recover. So you may meet a lot of suitors, but there might be one good one, and he might be still recovering. Yeah, he's been hung out to dry by somebody. So it could be this is just like an anniversary. So it's like memory is come up. So you're meeting him. Maybe that it's like an anniversary of a breakup or something happened. The Magician. He has been waiting to meet someone though. The Magician, 6 of Wands, and to bring victory to not being single. So as he meets you, I think he might want to give you flowers and then look into seeing how this goes. The Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, yes, he wants, ostensibly, he wants to fall in love. So this is somebody you've never known. This is somebody that's brand new. Ace of Cups means that he will likely grow into a King of Cups for you, but right now he's coming across as the Knight, and he has an Ace of Cups to share with you. What about real world? Will she meet him in the real world? 2 of Wands. Okay, I think you're going to have two choices in the real world. If we're talking real world. Okay, so there may be two places that would be ideal. So if it's not like an online, say, chat app or, love connection thing, whatever this is, right? There could be two different social places you could be where you would meet this person. So I think you might meet a couple people. I think that when you start showing that you're interested to the world, I think you could meet a couple people because the 2 of Wands we started with, so that could be 2 offers to people. The Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo may be the one that you end up meeting. Yes, maybe Gemini season here is what I'm seeing. Don't be closed off, okay? So I don't know if you're shy, withdrawn, not ready, or if you're not getting out very much, don't be withdrawn, okay? The Moon, Cancer season. What do I have for the Moon, please? The Moon is a secret. There's some kind of conflict in there. This is somebody who is going to take a gander at you with the Knight of Swords, like watching you. So if you're in a social location, I'm seeing the cartoon eyes. Have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit and some of those other cartoons where the cartoon characters' eyes bug out, they bug out, right? I'm getting that, kind of like your eye candy, like they fall in love with you, love at first sight. Roger Rabbit, maybe you have a Jessica Rabbit look to you. I don't know. You're voluptuous, redhead, something like this. This is somebody that you're meeting maybe after a hermit stage. If you've been indoors a long time, it is time to get out. I think that you're missing an opportunity or two that could be coming your way. Yeah, be careful that you pick the one that's got the, say, the hot poker in the pocket, if you know what I'm saying. We're talking Roger Rabbit, okay? So that's an adult cartoon. But what I'm going to say is the Knight of Wands. So you have two people. The earth sign's the one you need to wager bet with. So there'll be a fire sign and an earth sign. And I think that one will show that he's very amorous towards you. And the other one has true, what would be affinity for the heart towards you. So there's 2 different locations. I'll see if I can get clues as to where you'd be, but just be sure that you're getting out, okay? Because that's, this is going to sound kind of morose, but I don't know if you have anyone you love that you would lay flowers down at the cemetery. That is something I see, but that doesn't have to be the case. But we have school. I don't know if you teach or if you have kids. You're welcome. Could be that there's an older woman that knows you and they have a son or something that they introduce you to. Maybe you come help an older woman clean her house up and her son shows up. Maybe. I have movie theater here. I don't know if you do that. And there's a wishing well, something about a pond or a wishing well, maybe. You're welcome, Chanel. You're welcome, Fashionista. Am I supposed to work with him? Star Travel, you're asking if you're supposed to work with him. You mean on his improving himself? Is that what you mean? You're welcome for the initial reading. May I please ask another question? If yes, may I please get insight into my love life and what to expect? What do you mean, Star Travel? I'm not sure how you want me to ask that. What will be coming in the love life for Fashionista, please? Thank you. We're going to get another deck on this. Just a second. I got these cards. My husband got them for me from Prague, I think, off of Etsy. And they shuffle like butter. I love it because I have such terrible hands with my problems. I can't stand shuffling with thick, even though the cardstock is nice to have thick, but gilding is pretty, but it's hard on the hands too. These are absolutely like butter. Okay, we have 3 of Pentacles for you. The 8 of Cups. Okay, so you walked away from something previously. Queen of Pentacles. This is telling me that you may have to work with your guides. Actually, I'm getting if you have to heal something and or clear the path, you might have to work with your guides because it's showing that there's a Scorpio still showing up in your energy or somebody that is not truly gone. They're keeping tabs on you. You might have to cut or clear, alchemize some kind of energy that's holding on to you still. Something you broke up with that does not want to see an end with you. So, Star Traveler, are you asking me if you're supposed to work with him on his businesses? With healing? With helping? I just want to be clear on what I'm asking. Okay, so this person you walked away from, that is the past. You want something fresh, I'm guessing. If not, this person believes that they're your divine counterpart. for Fashionista, the Emperor. Maybe he's an Aries. I guess I'm asking, do I buy his healing programs or work together with him as a twin flame? Okay. I'm going to ask with the pendulum. Okay, Star Traveler is asking if she should buy his healing programs. I have a no on the buying his healing programs. Should she work together with him as a twin flame? And I have a yes on the twin flame working together. But if you need me to pull in the answer a little differently, let me know, okay? The pendulum's how we went with that, because it was just, it'd be too confusing, I think, to get to the answer on that one. Okay, so Fashionista, I don't know if you heard any of your reading yet. Hey, I'd like to thank everyone who has shown up, subscribed, liked, and shared, saved, because you've helped. You helped me so that I can do this for you. I appreciate you all. And for being patient, because YouTube has been snarly today with us. And if you haven't had a chance to bug over to the first reading I did, if you do or think you have a hidden enemy or any, say, people out that you feel are striving for your thing, your slot, your square, your job, your, if they are after something of yours, they're copycatting, anything like that, that reading will be a good one to listen to. That was prior, it was a little over an hour. It was prior to these reads here. I hear a Cheeto eating mouse on the other side of the wall. I don't know why anyone or X is still holding on to my energy. I am so done with him. You're very, very welcome. I don't know if he has a reason to believe you're his twin flame. That could be it right there. Some guys might not be vulnerable enough to admit it. So maybe that is something he prescribes to, or maybe somebody has talked him into believing that. He could have had a reading on you and they brought up the whole twin flame thing, but that's what we're coming out with. Him thinking this because the Emperor, like, I'm her Emperor. Yeah, judgment. And there, if you prescribe to it, there is a possibility you two are twins, but only if you've heard of this before or you feel it. This is something you connect with. That is up to you. I'm not trying to force that on you at all. It is confusing. The twin flame journey is challenging. And it's not for everyone. It's very rare that people are actually twin flames. And when they are, it takes a lot of work. And I would say it's not for the faint of heart. Carrie, you're still around? Carrie's she's completely been through it in her years. And with her twin, she's had several years she's put in with him. And we have a couple other subscribers who are here that are not here right now, but they have good milestones that they are at now. It takes a lot of effort and time and heart and patience and dedication to stay in one of those connections. So yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, not at all. Okay, maybe it's someone else, definitely not my ex. So somebody's hanging on to you that, do you know, what sign would this person be? They could be an Aries or a Pisces or a cusp. So the Emperor quite clearly come out. That is Emperor energy, Aries energy. The Moon. They're secret about you. This is somebody that's held this as a secret. So I don't know if you dated them and walked away from them, or if they are absconding from getting kind of like they're protecting their heart from you, maybe because you don't see them the way they see you. Do you happen to know a Capricorn? Don't ask me what. I don't want to bring my own personal thing in, but it just now, it's like in my reading, it's like my own personal experience had to come up. Maybe you know a Capricorn. Hey Sprink, welcome back. How are you doing? It's a Pisces. Okay. So that the spiritual dice gave us the answer then. This person, you might, yeah. You might not realize how big this person has it for you. Like more than you thought. That's what I'm getting. It could be that we went through Valentine's Day and we're in the water energy time right now, and it's like mushiness. It's like it's powerfully, even if they don't show it or speak it, it seems like it's there. Like it's you light up their heart or something. Carrie, what has it been with you and your twin? It's been 6+, right? Or is it going on 7? How many years since you guys started out? I do not want the Pisces anymore. He is toxic. 7 of Cups, yeah. He's scattered energy. I think he might be scattered energy. He's getting readings on you, I would say. And I would say the Pisces is actually scattered energy. You have blocked him sufficiently. 2 of Swords. That's what I see. I don't think he can get through. I really don't. Since 2020. Man. So you are at 6.5 or so years. That is quite a journey. How long have you been on it, Star Traveler? It was so toxic, so it's a big no. A big no. Spring, do you have any questions? How are you doing? Sarah, yet I don't know if you asked any questions. If you have one, you went quiet. Maybe you got dropped from the room, because I know he is getting readings on me. You're horrible. What's going on? Are you okay? Are you having a bad night over there? The Virgo wrecked my life. The Virgo wrecked your life. Is it done for good? He was savage. Did you have a question about the Virgo? You're keeping him at bay. You're keeping him away. 7 of Wands. Bishop is doing music and he's reading for twins. So you might be able to find him, Carrie, on his channel. Jeffrey, I don't know his story right now, but I kind of wonder if he's in a budding romance. I don't know yet. But I mean, there's an indication maybe. But as for Delaney, I think she's probably around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon over there, and I don't know, she could be driving or something to home, maybe. About 8 years. That is some long time there. I'm so sorry, Shaylee. I'm sorry. If you want me to ask anything. Jakisha says, why does Jehuli keep being off and on with my ex? Keep updating me things. Why does Jehuli keep going on and off with him and updating things? The Star, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I'm getting to keep you from I think she had a reading and she's filling out your ex and she's thinking that he still hopes for you. And intuitively, she's thinking she's got to try to create some kind of a, she's got to do this. She feels like she's got to do this so she keeps you off his path. Yeah, she wants to put an end to you guys coming back together, the Death card here. So I think she had readings. There's a certain side to him, I think, that is still hoping for you. There's a part of him that still hopes for you. And she's been having readings on it. And she feels like this tug towards you. And she feels like the more you know, the more drama she brings, that you'll stay away. Or there's just, it's immature energy. It's kind of like she's trying to keep you away, keep you at bay, keep you away. She wants you to move away. Six of Swords. She wants you out of the picture because she wants him. She does want it to work, and she's telling you all this to keep you like disinterested in him in case he shows you any interest. Now, I don't know if this ended in disloyalty or heartbreak or betrayal, you and him, but there's like some old wound there, but yet I don't think that he's quit hoping for you. There's part of it, and maybe somehow, because if they've been intimate, they're dating, I don't know how you know how much they know each other. It could be that she has observed that he is still fond of you, or the memories you two have built. There's an impression you've made. Yeah, Cherry's here. She was. I don't see her right now. She might be quiet though. Thank you, Fashionista. You're very, very welcome. Why was the Virgo so horrible to Chili, please? Oh, it's pronounced Julie. I'm sorry. I don't at this time, Fashionista. I'm working on that. For Chili, what was the reason for Chili that he was so horrible to Virgo? I think that he was giving to someone else. I don't know if that's the situation or not, but he disappointed you because he was given to someone else. Six of Pentacles, perhaps, which means that Eight of Wands, he was talking to someone else too. Eight of Wands, he was talking to you and somebody else. The Sun, it might have been a Leo or an Aquarius, and I'm getting also a Libra, maybe Libra or a Virgo. Nine of Swords. Why was he so horrible? The Virgo towards Jaylee. So he closed off on you. He sort of clamped down, closed off. Does he have Cancer in his chart? It's weird behavior. I want to be taken out of the group chat. I'm thankful for the clarity she gave me, but that's it. I think she's being immature because intuitively, Queen of Cups come up twice for you, Jakisha. Intuitively, she knows that if you gave him a chance, he would take you back in a heartbeat. So she knows that she has to create an illusion that things are really going well. Even if they are, she's kind of like grandiose. She's making it bigger. She's upstaging it, or she's trying to make it seem real peachy. Hey, Vanessa, how are you doing? Welcome. Cherry is doing dishes. Thank you for being here, Cherry. I appreciate you. Is it very cold there right now? You and Carrie, are you too cold? Is it getting better? Is it thawing? No, she doesn't yet. Super chat. Thank you, Carrie. No, I'm not yet. I'm not there yet. It has been so long. Maybe I'm doing everything wrong. No, you're not. You're in your own authority. King of Wands, the Star. Yeah, you're doing everything fine. You just need to work on healing and your own inner authority, Star Traveler. He was staying with me and just used me horribly and made me feel like garbage. It has nothing to do with someone else. Cancer rising. I do see the burden, 10 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles, disappointment, or you're feeling withdrawn from him, locked out from him. Maybe the two of you aren't talking now. I'd like to ask how Alexander feels about our current disconnect. Will he reach out soon? Pisces and Aquarius. How does Alexander feel about the current disconnect with Vanessa? How does Alexander feel about the current disconnect with Vanessa? He's in his head. I don't know if he has a family home or if there's stability that he goes to. You have the 10 of Pentacles. He could be a Capricorn, maybe a Taurus or a Virgo. Did one of you choose somebody else or something else? The Lovers, Gemini energy here. Shadow is Sag. That's right, you did say that. I think he made a choice, and that is why you're not in contact. He made a choice elsewhere. The Lovers. Can I find out more about this Lovers, please? The Fool. Yeah, he has a new beginning. So, as far as his feelings go, I think he's trapped in his head. I think that his conscience is getting him. He went after what he thinks is his wish fulfillment, and his conscience is getting to him because he was deceptive to you. The 7 of Swords. Can I find out more? 4 of Cups. He feels like he feels he owes you an apology. So he does have a conscience, but he chose somebody else. And that is Aquarius energy, the 7 of Swords. So he didn't use it in a positive way. There is positive ways to use it. Strategy, like playing chess, planning a business, but he used it underhandedly. And, to cheat, lie, steal, those are underhanded ways, right? And I think he's feeling immense guilt because 8 of Swords is where his head's at. He's conflicted at whether he should apologize to you. He still sees you as attractive, and maybe that's part of why he won't talk to you, because he doesn't want to get caught in between two people again, because maybe he didn't want to be there, and he might be thinking about marriage. So I don't know if that's where he's moving, if that's how he's moving with the situation that he's moved to. They could be a Taurus or a Scorpio as well. We have the Hierophant here. Empress. So she could be, or an ex-wife, or somebody he planned to marry before. Maybe they are aligned to marry. I don't know. But he does feel he owes you an apology, I think, because he's so attracted to you. He isn't. Yes, I think he is seeing someone else, but keeps coming back. And so that would be, he's treating you like a mistress then, with Queen of Wands. She could be a mistress. She and the High Priestess could be mistress in certain circumstances. In this situation, I think he's compelled to come back to you for, say, desire. But I think he sees her as the person, and he wants to restrict his activity coming towards you, Two of Swords, but he can't. You seem to have, it feels like, baby, I put a spell on you, that song. Kind of feels like you have him under your spell. He wants you. He desires you. The Capricorn and Virgo are me. You kicked him out. He said some horrible things to me. You're very welcome, Jakisha. Can you give me an idea when he'll reach out? I have Aries season, Two of Pentacles, but he's going to be juggling, you guys. Okay, Two of Pentacles is juggling energy. And since I know the story, I can kind of confirm that he won't be done. On the other side, he's giving her what would be the full future, and he's closing you off to merely, say, a romp. I'm not trying to be crass, but he is not going to give you what you deserve. The Two of Pentacles, he could apologize so that he could get you where he wants you, but it'd be a disappointment to you if you let him do that. Go ahead, Jakisha. The Five of Cups indicate the disappointment. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Can I get a general love reading for Chrissy? To the third times, please. To the third degree. Chrissy, to the third degree. Can I get a general love, please? Seven of Wands. High Priestess. Two of Cups. Okay. When it comes to love, there is a soulmate situation. Somebody's been getting readings on you. They're razor focused on finding out who you are. So they may not know you yet. Let's find out who this is, please. Who is this Two of Cups for Chrissy? Ace of Wands, brand new situation. Ace of Pentacles, brand new situation. This isn't something that's just purely lust, okay? But it does indicate they will be, say, having a hard time sitting down. I'll say that, okay? So I have to be, this is an adult place, but we're on a place that's picky. But you know what I'm saying. An embarrassment, if you notice, I'll just say, like, in the right at the gate, if they can't control their impulses, you know, like the blood flow, you'll know that they're attracted to you, right? The Hangman here and the Ace of Pentacles. This is new all over the place here, and I think it could be Pisces season for you. This person could be a Pisces or a Virgo. Three of Cups, they want to take you out. They want to take you out and get to know you for drinks, for dinner. This is somebody that's in love with love, Knight of Cups, but they could be ready to fall in love, like full-on love, the world, like the world at your feet. Like they might be the kind of person who, after you guys are together for a little bit, they're going to talk about, where do you want to live, or where do you want to be? You know, those questions. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? Or, you know, this is somebody that's been manifesting you. This is soulmate energy, Magician. They've been manifesting you. And so they want to know everything about you. They want to talk about everything with you. And you got two soulmate cards here. Six of Cups too. So this is somebody that's not going to take this thing lightly. It's lust and heart centric. You're welcome, Vanessa. Thank you for coming in. I wish you the best with clearing the energy and finding the one you want or need, or the one that you deserve, right? The one that is good for you, right for you. You have a great night, Spring. I'm so sorry. Big hugs to you, Spring. I hope things get better. Thank you, Chrissy, for liking. Jakisha, you had last question. Did you want another, or is it up above? Carrie, did you have one more? I can't remember. Yeah, if you want to ask at that place, go right ahead. We can work with it there. Yeah, Chrissy, I just read yours. You'll have to rewind. It was a soulmate, and they see you as an empress. So this is like, they see you as marriage material, mother material. This is somebody who, you'll have the world at your feet, I was saying, your wish fulfillment. They start out like romantic, but they've been looking for you. They've been manifesting you. You're what they want. This is soulmate twice over. You're what they have wanted. It's like they ordered you off of a menu, and you're perfect. You check every box, but they manifested you. They knew that you'd be perfect when you met them. And this is Hierophant energy as well, which is marriage. And I would say that they could be a Taurus or Scorpio. It might have got censored. YouTube has been pretty crazy with us lately. You're welcome, Carrie. I knew you were in here. What's going on, Mr. Kitty Kitty? What's happening? Yeah? You gotta wait a little bit, honey. You're ahead of schedule right now. You have a little bit of time left. Yeah. No. That's not a toy, honey. That's not a toy. He says, I'll do anything for attention right now. I'm here just listening and hanging out with you. What's coming towards me in March for love? For March in love, you're going to be in your head. And when somebody's going to be romantic and desirous of you, High Priestess, your intuition is going to guide you on this because it's a new beginning. Fool's energy. So it's not going to happen till late March, I would say. 7 of Pentacles, you're going to let this grow. So it's like establishing some feelings and letting it flourish. This is something that might not take off until Leo season the sun. But it's going to feel really nice when it does. So it might not immediately for you be noticeable, or you might not. You might have to grow into the feelings, maybe. I don't know. It's not going to be like massively. You're going to have some, say, self-control. Okay, so Takesha wants to know, did she lie or embellish the truth that I wasn't M's first to make me upset or feel any type of way? I kind of wonder if she did, because I was feeling like she was being kind of trying to build things up a certain way. Okay, let me see. Did she lie? The person that Jakisha's asking about, did she lie about that first experience? 2 Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I think so. Because we have this two of wands as if you two could be two choices, her and you, okay? He's looking back to the past. And it's like he could slowly come back towards you if he wanted to, but he's been holding back strength. So she's feeling a need to be creative, I think. Let me see. Justice. Yeah, she feels she's Lady Justice. She feels she's balancing the scales. The Empress. She feels that she's his divine counterpart, or the one he chooses, or she should be his wife and the baby of his mother or something. So if they're getting more connected, more involved, she was being creative by building some space between you two, or creating space. She was doing that. So maybe she thought if she did, she didn't openly do that, did she, where the whole world would see it. She did that in a private message, right? But irregardless of how it was done, I think she's trying to create space between you two. So I think she is making things, she's embellishing, yes. She doesn't have to do that because I don't want him anymore. But she thinks that if he wasn't strong, if he let his vulnerability down, just one look, it probably would fall apart. Where you're concerned, I think he's a paper tiger. So it's like he acts like there's no possibility, or he tries to make it seem like there's no, but I think that he would be weak towards you. So he has strength, and she acts like she's the Empress. The Empress is the one that cozies and comforts the lion on strength. And so I think that what's happening here is she is inserting herself in a position. She wants to be certain there is no bridge coming back for either of you. It's got to be destroyed. She's being creative. She's a spider. She's using the spider's web to create a foundation in which will keep you two firmly apart. And I would say that he probably would choose you if you two worked on whatever it was that went wrong. So whatever happened, I think that the idea of if he had to choose, I'm not telling you this so you cause trouble. I don't think you would, but, or, like if it's a competition deal, but I just want to say, I think that you would win because I think she's doing the work more so. And you can't, yeah, my son just jumped up on the vanity, and he's one that has, mind you, never been invading the readings in the vanity ever. It was always the other one back when the vanity used to be used. It's a little table I use. It's an old vanity table is what it is. And he never. So it's like wild horses couldn't keep him down just now. So that's what I'm going to say. I think that she's the only thing keeping him at bay, and she's looking for any way she can. So he would choose you if he had a choice. If he let himself just for a minute get in that energy again, yeah, he would come your way. But I'm not saying this to cause trouble. I'm just saying this is what it feels like. So she has to be creative about the division she's bringing. Yes, Chrissy, I read for you. You'll have to rewind. I read just before I did for Jakisha. Does anybody know what does XP mean next to the subscribers that come through with the crowns, you know, for their who's here like the longest in the chat? It goes 75. Well, it starts out 150 XP and it goes down to 25. I don't get what that is. Are those coins or like credits because they rank for us in the creator suite as the content creators? So it shows who's most active so we can like understand who's most active. I don't know. I'm just curious if anybody knows. Experience. Okay, it's credit. So then it shows me who the star players of the channel are. So I'll always know, or for each stream, but it collectively will tell me too, won't it? Thank you guys. I didn't know. I wondered. I don't usually look at that, but they've had all these updates, so I didn't know what that was. I keep telling her that. I feel like on another timeline, if we did put aside what happened, he would still cheat and be the same way as now. Yes, Cherry, go right ahead. Experience, yes, thank you. Most active in the chat. The more crowns you get, the better. Thank you, Carrie. Algorithm crowns. I appreciate that. And so, assuming people leave all their questions and their texts, their comments, their hellos to everybody and everything else, right? Then they maintain that. But if they take it away, then they lose those credits probably, right? Because ultimately we want to keep the channel growing. So unless it's something very personal, I would hope that people leave there what they're right. That is up to them if it's personal, right? I don't, Chrissy, not at this time I don't. If I did, I would put it in the description box. There would be a link there. Thank you for asking. Keep checking back though. It is in the works. It is. I have a few little things I have to figure out and I'm still getting on that. So in time, it's going to probably be not PayPal. What is the other one? It'll probably be the other one because I don't think I can do PayPal. I'm not sure yet. I can't think of the other company. Thank you, Chrissy. Well, stay subscribed. You'll benefit from a lot of reads, and maybe you'll feel it's worth it after that. Thank you very much for thinking of me, though. Yeah, I do the sometimes I show up not on my channels that I do content on. Sometimes I show up at some of the political places and I don't want to say anything because you know why, right? Anyways, and I'll do the emojis that float like that. Thank you so much for doing that. It does it's like food for the channel. I appreciate it. Whoever's doing that, I really appreciate it. Yeah, that is something that I do, and I like sit on it hard, especially when truth's being brought out, when people are coming out at the because politics right now is not the thing I want to be watching, but the truth and everything that's going on right now, we don't want to be in the dark. So it's a good idea to kind of keep our head on a swivel in this era. So I lean on the hearts and the smiles and the confetti, whatever the heck that, that thingy is, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm doing that. Thank you, Carrie. You're going to definitely come up top on the fans, aren't you? Now, did anybody hear the secret enemy reading? And did it fit for anybody, or does anybody think, well, share it if you think that you have anyone who knows of anything going on in their story and their energy. They might need it. Because with the, with everything lined up in the stars as they are right now, and with the full moon, the full blood worm moon, oh my gosh, we're in for a bumpy ride. Thank you, Carrie. And I'm gonna probably at that place. I probably will have to do what I did that one time and have you just like look for what I say or whatever. Maybe I'll do a short one like we did it that one time. I have to go to sleep. You're a good empathic reader. Tinker Cosmic Sage. Thank you. Stars Traveler, thank you so much. I hope you rest well and things happen for you positively. Thank you, Cherry. Yes, that's going on right now. It's heavy energy. I think it's because karma is playing a hand and it's heavy. So whomever isn't right on the side of karma, it's going to hit. I mean, I got it in the reading. So if people are playing in other people's energy and, doing things they shouldn't, oh, it's going to hurt some people. And they're the people who think they can finesse energy. So I don't know. Hopefully most of us have healed enough that we don't have, a tremendous amount of karma to, juxtapose our lives, our divine timing and everything else. Oh, you were there, Dakisha. Thank you for being there. Will Cherry's son deploy the chair, please? Queen of Swords. Six of Swords. This is not the cards for military, but if he is going overseas to deploy, I would say that there's two potential places they could station him at. I don't know if he's Navy, Army, or what he does, but will he deploy? Will he deploy, Cherry's son? Thank you, Cherry. If he has to go overseas, then I see it as a yes. Let me ask the pendulum. But I didn't get military energy, but I had swords, which is military. Will Cherry's son deploy this year? It's trying to go no, and actually it was going yes. I don't know what I've got here. What I've got here is it looks like he thinks he's going to. He receives a preliminary notice, maybe, and then they send a secondary one and they say, sorry, we don't need you after all. So like he's put on notice, but it doesn't look like it's going to actually happen. So it looks like looks like it's going yes, and then it starts going in a circle and then it goes no for me side to side, right? So it was a strong sway no. So I think that he is going to get a first notice saying, get ready, we're going to, take you somewhere over. So he's planning, but it does not look like it comes through. Not this year. Yes, Army, I'm nervous. He said he is not going, but he's not saying much to me. So it could be that they've been told to be silent. Hey, Miss L, how are you? Sadly, they can't say much. I hope he's not going one young guy aged. He isn't this year, according to what I just got. I hope he doesn't, but I gotta know. But you know something? If he gets a first letter, it's preliminary. It's going to say, get ready. Your next notice will be that you're going to go. And then they're going to send him something and say, sorry, we don't need you at this time. Something like that. And it could have something to do with proximity. Maybe his location, they don't want to dispatch people from his location because he's too far away from, say, another base. So they don't want to have him travel that distance. They'd rather have somebody that's closer to that location. I don't know. Miss L, did you have a question? Hopefully the closet holds up. He's on the other side of it from where I'm at. And he said, I don't know how long he's been saying, I got to take care of that room. I got to take care of that room. And there's a closet in there. And he's taking care of it finally. And I'm in here and I'm thinking, okay, is it going to hold up? We have like the really, really old thin walls here. I'm like, is it going to hold up? And that would be quite a tower to report to you all. I'm sorry, the reading has to conclude. I have had a tower moment right here. I'm just being funny, everybody. I have deadpan humor, if you just met me. Okay, Miss L, we have the mermaids for you tonight. Miss L has the mermaids. What can we tell Miss L is coming for her? What is coming for Miss L? What is coming for Miss L? Okay, you're getting noticed by somebody and it's stirring some kind of drama. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. They want to bring you flowers. This could be an authority figure. King of Wands, somebody that owns a business. High Priestess is showing up. I kind of wonder if this is showing up in a reading for you before, or if they've had a reading on you. Let's see what's coming up. This looks like it's possibly love. Possibly. But flowers, victory. Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn too. Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. You might have a Sagittarius suitor. This could be like money's coming your way too. Drama, and you're getting your victory. And the Wheel. No, I don't think it's him. Because, okay, let me see. Is this her person from her past? Does he have Pisces in his chart? You have High Priestess showing up in 2 decks. Oh. Is this him? Is this her abuser? Does he have Pisces or Leo in his chart? Do you know? Sun signs, maybe? He's highway patrol. Uh-oh. Okay, so can you tell me more about this King of Wands position, please? Who this is? Okay, you have Five of Pentacles on him. So if you have him blocked, if he is unable to reach you, get to you, it looks like the block is steady. It's strong. And I am getting more, because I am pulling from the dragons now. And Archangel Michael has been coming through tonight. So I think that if you prescribe to Michael, okay, Archangel Michael, call to him. He is willing to work with you. He may already be against this abuser, okay? This abuser may still keep an eye on you, but he can't get to you. The Five of Pentacles, you're sealed shut from him. This would be a water suitor, maybe. I keep getting Pisces. I mean, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but is there any more than the Knight of Cups on this person? Two of Wands, this would be your twin. Pisces is coming through strong, but we have the other water signs. Cancer is also the shadow of Capricorn. It showed up. Can I find out more about this Two of Wands? This is your other half, because Two of Pentacles, two, 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 two. I mean, twos are always, you know, synonymous with being the twin, right? Yeah, this is your twin. So the win for the twin. Win, win, win. I got Pisces all over the place, though. Win. Aries season. We have Aries season. Brand new year. A real year. So Michael, okay, Mercury retrograde's getting me. Okay, it could be because I've been talking all day, right? Okay, what I'm getting here is, yes, Archangel Michael will be there for you, and he is currently. The Five of Coins says that you've basically frosted out the person that is your past person who is abusive. This person you're looking for in Aries season is the twin, and I think from what we're getting, Cancer and Pisces are the strongest of the energies. Let me see if I can get one more try. Pisces is showing up really strong. Yeah, they got Pisces strongly in their chart. So whoever this is, they're a romantic at heart. They're melancholy. They're very peaceful. They're passive. They're calm. They're tranquil. Yeah, definitely during every season, you got the Fool as well. And then the Strength card, because it's the Mermaid deck, I pulled up the Strength card and I got the fish sucking on the blade. So it's a Pisces. Most certainly he's going to be a rising, a sun, a Mars, a Venus, or a moon. Those are maybe a Mercury. Maybe a Mercury. Your cat bit, then there you have it. My kitty is a Pisces. Both of them are. They're twins. So there you have it. He told you. He or she, your kitty was telling on your twin. Hey Nancy, how are you doing? Welcome to Cosmic Sage. How are you doing? So in a sense, Miss L, your cat was being a messenger. Tattletelling, literally tattletelling on your twin. I'm doing good, thank you. Go ahead and leave your question below if you'd like to. Man of water, yes, he is. It's new here. Welcome. Welcome to Cosmic Sage. It's a boy. You have a boy kitty too. Aw. I have two boys here. They're my third, but yeah, I actually quasi had 4 boy kitty cats in my life. Well, no. Wait. 5. 5 maybe. I had one I had to give back almost as soon as I got it. I had to rehome it immediately because it couldn't, it and its sister couldn't stay in the box. And I was under 18. My mother was like, you didn't ask. And so I was told, get it out of here. So I couldn't keep it. I had to rehome it. There was an older lady that took it. But I had another cat when I was 18 or something, and it was just me being impetuous again. And it was a boy. It was a Manx. It was so cute. But he had a problem bullying my Russian blue. I had a Russian blue then. And so I had to take him back and rehome him. Can't remember how I rehomed him somewhere. I don't remember who took him, but he got rehomed too. So my only 3 that I actually kept, that I will keep, right? One passed on, and he lived a long life. He was a wonderful white kitty cat with a little gray spot on his forehead, and these 2 are beautiful black beauties. They're scary. They're spookular. No. I didn't see your question. It's new here. You didn't ask a question yet, did you? Oh, okay. Sunshine says, Carrie, yes, okay. 𝓛𝓲𝓼𝓬𝓻𝓮 girl, get karma for cheat. Okay. Will she get karma for cheating? Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. King of Wands, that's authority figure. Page of Wands, energy on this. May have to ask with the pendulum. Is this in, would this be at a government institution, school, something like this? Will there be karma? Or Ashton's cheating Nancy, will there be karma for this, please? Nancy, I'm getting a no. And I'm going to say, I think that if this is a situation that she is a karmic person that was set up in your life, it could be that you're supposed to work through it somehow. I don't know what happened. I'm not supposed to be judged about it either, but I'm just saying I don't know what happened, but it is possible that it was something you're supposed to work through somehow. Like it was a setup that you had planned so that you could be stronger or learn something from it. 2 wands coming together to work through the problem. Maybe you were supposed to be a teacher to her for her wronging you. Maybe that's what happened. Because the Hierophant come out, and that would like be a teacher role. So it's a teaching experience, a learning experience. And yeah, I kind of feel like you are supposed to be, because you're humble, you do things by grace, you do things right, but this is something she has to learn from, and maybe you were supposed to be a subtle teacher. You had to take, it's kind of like a heartbreak. Sometimes people don't know that they're coming in for a heartbreak, and they do it because it's a karmic thing. And sometimes we are set up for karma, even if we don't want it, so the good things happen. It means karma doesn't exist sometime, I feel. Well, it probably does, but it could be that she has not made infractions before, and she's still learning. I don't know her story. Maybe this is like a new thing to her. She's never done anything like this, and maybe they're being gentle with her, but I'm kind of wondering if you were put on her path to be her teacher, because the Hierophant come out, and it seemed to me like a lesson teacher kind of energy that I was reading. It's boy who cheated me. So him, I'm sorry. He cheated on you with a girl. So the pendulum told me no, and I see that you're really hurt. Ten of Swords, I do know he really destroyed what you felt. You might have withdrew from him all the way. Hermit. Ten of Cups, you felt like powerfully, like you would have given him everything. You even love him enough that I think you'd work this out with him. You hurt this badly. The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's a Virgo here. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is a Virgo here. You established so much with him. I'm getting that karma is real, but I think that he has not. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so what is the Six of Pentacles on the karma? Four of Swords. He hasn't established. Okay, I'm hearing not instant karma. Okay, so I don't know what that means. Just a minute. What do we have for the karma that will come if it does? Temperance. It's in time. They're saying be patient. They're saying be patient in time, drop by drop. He's kind of building his karma. This is just a portion. So even though it was big to you, in the eyes of, say, a spiritual court, he's kind of building up. This could be in light of, I did a reading earlier on the other video prior. It doesn't have to be him, okay? But the idea of somebody doing something like this to you, thinking he's going to have what he wants. Say he's looking for a divine counterpart and he thinks that's her. Say it's the girl that he cheated with, right? Well, if she does something to snake him, say run out on a wedding, or I saw the Three of Pentacles. His hope and his desire could be to build a home with her and or be a counterpart to her. And when he is hurt by her, that is when the karma is going to be felt. Yes, that's the Queen of Swords energy. That's a deep cut. That is karma coming after he realizes she's hurting him just as he hurt you. Eight of Swords. He'll be in his head over it. She could be an air sign, the one that he did this with. But the karma is coming. It's just not fully at its capacity. It has to load up. So it's kind of like playing a video game and it's not fully charged, loaded, or, you know, like the bases are not all loaded like a baseball, but it's getting there. And when it does, it's going to really hurt him because he has hope for her. It's not going to happen. He's going to have his heart broken. That's his karma. Yeah, that is his karma. You're his teacher. He'll remember what he did to you because it's going to be felt. And it'll hit him in the face and it'll be like, wow, I did this to her too. And he'll realize that karma come for him. You can't hide from karma. I wish you the very best. There is somebody that's meant for you, though. You know, he wasn't meant for you. You know, he was a karmic. You learned from him. He needs to learn from you now. Eight of Wands, you got messages coming to you. I think somebody's going to message you that's going to turn into the person you're wanting, that you deserve and is meant for you. And I see the Four of Pentacles. Somebody who won't let you go. When they get you, they won't let you go. So they wouldn't take a chance at doing what he did. This is somebody that's going to really hold on to you tightly. And they're going to be a King of Cups. They're going to be up in their emotions, their heart for you. So don't give up hope. It's coming. This person will come for you. This person could be a Cancer. They could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. Oh, okay, somebody's laughing too hard on the other side. You all say you can't hear him, but this thin wall, I'm sure you hear him. No, it's not him, Nancy. This is somebody different. You have somebody new coming in. Once you let go of him, let go of him. Let go of him. Let Karma take care of him. It's coming. He's going to get it. I only have a couple minutes left. Anybody have a quick question? My battery is starting to get low. My sons need to be fed, and I probably should hydrate. You heard him this time. Yes. Not very loud. Okay, well, maybe the mic isn't picking up on him. You hear him. Yeah. He's watching something that's making him laugh, and when he laughs, he gets that dry throat, and he starts coughing because he doesn't stay well hydrated. I mean, that's probably the reason, but he does eat a lot of spicy food and things like that, but he does start choking when he coughs, so that's what you're hearing. Thank you so much, Nancy. All the best to you. My fingers are crossed for this new love you're having. That's going to come for you, and the karma is coming for your person that did this to you. Hubby doesn't come through as loud as you think. Well, on the mic, maybe he doesn't, but you could, if you were in the room, you could definitely hear him. Like, yeah, trust me, the walls are really thin. I mean, this is like, they're cheaply made where I'm at. They're really thin. Sometimes I wonder if people outside can hear. I've never tried to test it because, I mean, I can't be in two places at one time. And he's hard of hearing, so if I asked him to go out and test, which I tried that one time, it really doesn't work because he's hard of hearing. So how is he, he can't really make out how loud I am. Actually, I felt sabotaged because his career is flourishing and planning for his marriage for that girl. That's what I was going to say. Excuse me. He's going to experience karma in a big way because, okay, say for instance, I'm going to use this as a reference since you told me this, right? Say for instance, he is marrying the right woman because of business and he wants to have the right look. The boss's daughter, or I don't know if she is or not, but I'm just saying, say he has like a superficial reason why he wants to marry this one, okay? He's going to be embarrassed when she doesn't show at the altar or she breaks up before because he has a lot that's riding on this. And so when the karma hits him, he's going to have none of it. It's going to hurt him in every sense of it. And if his love life is connected to his career, most definitely, it's all going to be affected. Well, and that could be what happens. She could either decide that he's just not good enough, or yes, she does that. And that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I initially thought because of what I saw. And it just kind of seems like you're just not good enough for me. And it's going to be a hit in the gut. It's kind of like, well, I let Nancy go. And she's going to be, so it's kind of like he's trying to be superficial. And he put you on the line to be superficial. So he's getting what he deserves, really. And that would be the karma and it's building. I saw the 3 of Wands, and it indicates that he thinks of her as somebody he'll build a home with and maybe be a twin flame with. Excuse me. I better get running. Everybody. But thank you, everyone, for coming in. I appreciate you all so much. And thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and saving, and mingling. I appreciate it. I appreciate you reading for me, Rochelle. Have a wonderful night. You have a wonderful night too, Cherry. Stay warm. And the weekend too. I'm going to try and see what happens with one of the channels. I might pop over at one of the others maybe tomorrow. You're welcome, Nancy. Be very well. The effort's going to fall in his face. He is looking forward to bad karma. No dharma for him. No. You have dharma coming, yes. You're welcome. I'll look for your question, Carrie. Thank you. You have sweet dreams. Both of you. Everybody be well. And I'll see you all soon. Look for the the community notifications, because there'll be live streams. I might start doing it the way I did it so that I can get more notice, because the way that YouTube's been, it is the best way to get seen out there. Okay, be well. I appreciate you all so much. High frequency to everyone, and healing to all your wishes and everything there in between. Take good care.